welcome back to my channel, where I'm not always the best, but I'm probably better than you. Please take a quick minute to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the action. Ever had a weekend where you just keep banging your head off the wall over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Doesn't matter where you land, it doesn't matter what guns you use, it doesn't matter what legends you use, you just can't break out of your slump. Today we're going to take a look at a few clips of me dying over the weekend, see if we can pick up something that we did wrong, make changes on the fly. The first clip here, we're running solo. This is a mid to late game situation here. There's 5 squads left. The ring's coming in 30 seconds. We're coming up the hill here. We got 3 kills going in. We're going to try to get through this phase runner section here. This is a difficult part. Here comes a schmuck coming up the top here. We're going to try to get a shot into his head. We can only get 9 damage off. Our Caustic gets knocked by a Wraith who's going down the hill. We make a decision here. We're going to come back and pick up the Caustic. The ring's coming in behind us. Our backs are up against the wall here. Caustic needs to make a play. What are we going to do? We're going to go up the side, shoot the gas trap out. And just as this happens, another squad third party's up from the top. Horizon gets a few shots in on us. Our shield's not broke. We're coming up here. We're going to 1v1 this guy. Oh, he's going to almost knock us. We're going to phase out here down the ramp into what we think is safety. Right into a Caustic trap that's going to knock us down. These two dumb shits are going to come out here and just end our game here. So, let's think about what happened there. We were playing with people we knew. The ring was coming in. Time was of the essence. We took a quick knock in the beginning of the fight, and our decision making could have been better. So what can we learn from that fight? We can learn that it's not always best to go back and pick up a down teammate, especially if it gets knocked within the first opening seconds of a fight. You're short-handed. The Wraith phased out, so didn't really matter how much health she had because she was going to come back healed. Our accuracy in the beginning of the fight was off. We only hit the Gibby for 9. So he was coming in undamaged as well. And then when we phased to the right, the ring was coming in to the left there. We could have phased off to the left, maybe avoided that horizon, got around the side of the house. All in all, situational awareness was key there. And I think if we could have had a little bit more time to look at the ring, we would have been able to make a better decision. For this game we got somebody from our club in our squad, so we're duoed up here with a random third. Fighting on top of Hammond Labs. Trying to hold the high ground here. None of us are at full health. Caustic trap goes off. There's a Mirage. We're going to get a couple shots in here. We're going to get 7 or 8 warning shots. 9, 10, 11. Oh, we hit the last one, though. We get him.
That was the last one.
One guy down, one guy on 1 hit, and we're almost up to full health. We're going to get our guy up here, reset. It was a good fight. Bad Mood Squad came through there. Loot up here. And it's important to know that we were just shooting a lot of shots. We're in a high area. Noises go forever in this game. We're not thinking about it right now, but we should have been thinking about is the third party coming in. They heard the shots coming down that hill across the thing. Getting greedy for the loot. We come in. There's a Gibby. We're going to get a couple shots into him. He puts a dome up, goes down in the dome. Loba's going to go for a finisher under the dome here in the wide open. Here comes a Bloodhound from the tunnel there. He's going to get us. He's going to knock us down in the middle. Kinger knocks him. Now we got this one-on-one situation here. You're better. Oh, and even if he would have knocked him down there, here comes a 4th party from the top there. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think it would have mattered at all. So, what can we take from that fight? Well, in the beginning of the fight, we were on the high ground. We finished that squad off. We had a view of the battlefield from the top of the tower. All we had to do was sit up there until the ring came in and then moved in with the ring. What did we do? We jumped down into the middle of the unknown, which there happened to be a Gibraltar standing there. We were fighting in no cover. We had nowhere to back off to if things went south, which they did. We didn't take the third party into account, and on top of that, we didn't take the 4th party into account either. Really, from the beginning of that fight, we had no choice. What we should have did was rotated left off the side there and tried to get into the cover of the tunnels. Maybe them two other squads would have took each other out. We could have rotated around to the backside of the ring. Okay, coming up into our last situation here. Now we have a full Bad Mood squad party. We got all 3 members. We're kitted up. 6 squads left. Ring's coming in. 36 seconds to close. We're going to try to come through this blasted phase runner again.
Light ammo here.
Yo, we should def check out that care package.
We're trying to do a long rotation here around to the backside of the ring. Maybe clip up that purple care package. And as we come through this building, we got 2 guys going off to the right. Jehovah gets ambushed by people also making the same rotation. He's going to go back. We got guys at the bottom of the hill. We got the ring coming back in. What are we going to do? We think our squad's going with us. We push right into him off the jump pad. Horizon goes up on the lift. We try to get some air shots. We only get 1 for 12. We're going to portal off down the hill here. Try to get into some cover. In my head, I'm thinking my squad's coming with me, but if I looked at my mini-map, I would have noticed that both my squad are still out in the ring, maintaining the high ground, which is where I should have been. So again, comes down to the decision-making. Better decision-making, better shots in the beginning. You can't really do much about getting ambushed, but once you do get ambushed, you could have had better comms with your teammates. You're in a pre-made party. There's no reason to get split up like that. And it's most important when you get ambushed, you got to stick together. Should have had a plan going in. There's really nothing we could do there. So, I hope we learned a few different situations here we can take a couple things out of. It comes down to our decision making, our rotations, fighting with our backs up against the ring, switching our loadouts up, switching our legends up, trying to shake up the meta here. Anything we can do to try to break out of the slump, land hot, land far, go for the zone. And in conclusion, I'd just like to thank everybody for sticking along with me here, watching my video. I appreciate every single view and like that I can get, and I'll see you guys in the next one.